Hello, my name is Jessica Munson, and I will be giving this video presentation on a St. Tammany Parish Library Guide for Teens as a part of my Girl Scout Gold Award on promoting library resources and literacy. To start off, I would like to educate you more on literacy. Here are some shocking statistics. 43 million U.S. adults possess low literacy skills. Barely half of high school graduates possess college-level reading skills. Teenage reading statistics show over 80% of them don't read for pleasure on a daily basis. And teens actually only spend an average of 6 minutes per day reading. So why is reading beneficial? Well, according to studies, reading could help reduce mental decline in old age by up to 32%. Also, reading increases emotional intelligence and consequently career outlooks. Students engaging in 20 minutes of reading a day are likely to score better than 90% of their peers on standardized tests. Also, children who read at least 20 minutes a day are exposed to almost 2 million words per year. And in contrast, students who only read 5 minutes a day are exposed to a mere 282,000 words per year. Now, where do libraries fit into literacy? Well, libraries are important as they educate about libraries and the resources they have available to the public for free that can be accessed by simply owning a library card. Also, libraries play an essential role in local communities by providing free access to information and resources, supporting literacy and education, promoting lifelong learning, and serving as a community gathering space. Libraries can even help beyond education services as they have resources like resume writing and editing and even interview preparation. To show off some of the library website's resources, I would like to give a guide to the St. Tammany Parish Library website specifically for teens who are doing research papers. So when beginning to do research for your research paper, a good source of information can be found on the St. Tammany Parish Library website. To start off, you would want to go to the home page as shown, and then hit Browse, as indicated by the red arrow. Next, after hitting Browse, on the third column, there is a By Age section that shows teens, once again indicated by the red arrow. After clicking on the Teens section, you will be directed to the library's teen page. To find research resources, you would want to go to the left-hand side of the page and select Homework Help. You will then be directed to this page, the online library. To find research resources, the best place to go is on the second row under By Format and click Databases. The Databases page lists many resources in alphabetical order, but there are a couple that I find to be especially useful when completing a research paper. One of these databases is Academic Search Complete. Another one is Gale General OneFile, which is easy to navigate. I would like to now go over a research topic to show you exactly how to find specific resources on this database. When you click on this database, you will be directed to the Gale General OneFile homepage, where you will have to put in your library card information to access the database. From here, you can search any topic by simply entering in a word or a subject into the search bar. For this presentation, I decided to research Shakespeare, so I entered in Shakespeare and just hit search. From here, you are directed to a page similar to this one, where you have showing results for and a bunch of things listed, such as magazines, academic journals, overviews, books, news, etc. For research papers, I find academic journals to be the best source of information, so I would recommend clicking on this. When you click on academic journals, it will narrow down the search to things that will be more helpful for your research paper. Another great thing to click is peer-reviewed journals, as I know a lot of teachers require at least a couple of peer-reviewed sources. After clicking this, your search will be narrowed even further, and since there are peer-reviewed resources, you can be sure that the information you are accessing is accurate. But let's say we wanted to narrow our search even further to a specific subtopic other than Shakespeare, such as a biography of his. You would then want to go to Advanced Search as indicated by the red arrow right next to the search bar. This will bring you to this Advanced Search page where you will be able to narrow down your search even further to find specifically what you are looking for. For our example, we would again want to enter in Shakespeare under terms and keep it in the field of keyword. The field section has a drop-down menu that will allow you to specifically search for something that you want in your document, such as a specific author, company name, or even a document number. We would then want to enter in biography, and we'll keep that in the field of keyword. And towards the bottom, you will see again that you have the option to pick peer-reviewed journals, which again is a great way to make sure that the information you're accessing is accurate. You will then be able to narrow down your search even further by selecting a document type. So for the purposes of this example, we will select biography. After document type, you can even select a publication title or publication subject if that's how you want to narrow down your search. And then after choosing what you want, you just press search. With what we had entered in the advanced search, this is the results that we get, 2 academic journals. Now, if this isn't what you are looking for, a good way to broaden your search is to remove document type and just keep in the biography and Shakespeare keywords. By deleting document type, we are now given a lot more academic journals to choose from. So for this example, I will just choose the first academic journal shown. After selecting an academic journal you may want to use, you can then read all of the content and information given in the article and decide if you would like to use it for your research paper. If you do use it, you will then need to cite the source that you're using. Now, Gale Journal OneFile has a very helpful button that will cite the article for you. It is right next to the search bar and is shown with the quotation mark symbol. You will then be given the citation, and you can choose different formats such as MLA, APA, Chicago, and even Harvard. You can then copy and paste your citation to wherever you may need it. So that is how to use the library website to find sources for your research paper. I would now like to point out a few more features of the library website. So going back to the online library page, there is a section under Teens that is labeled College and Career. On this page, I would first like to point out how to know if you need to use your library card to access a resource. Whenever you need your library card to access a resource, it will be shown next to the resource name by a library card right next to it. If there is no library card next to it, then the resource is free to use for anyone. The second thing I would like to point out is the resource of Homework Louisiana. Homework Louisiana is a source that you need to use your library card information to access. This source you can access free online tutoring, test preparation, even job search assistance, and other resources. Just by owning a free library card, you will be able to access tutoring from kindergarten to 12th grade, even into college and adulthood. This can save you a lot of money since the tutoring is completely free with your library card. You can even have access to self-study tools that are available 24/7 for test preparation for the AP exams or ACT. So to conclude this presentation, I would like to point out some ways that you can support literacy. Some ways include becoming a reading buddy to a younger sibling or child, to share books with your friends, be an active member in your local library, to even volunteer as a tutor, and to support organizations that promote literacy, such as the International Book Project and the World Literacy Foundation. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope you have learned something of value that you will be able to use.